New York and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Hannibal Buress is, I guess, back on Ebro in the morning.
That's right.
Give it up for Hannibal Buress. The last
yeah.
time he came by, I didn't think he was that important, so I just didn't show up to the interview.
Well, you're really on one today.
Wow, you're foul.
No, that's not what happened. I don't know what happened. Why wasn't
You were
I
out of town,
here?
I think.
That's
And
it.
Hannibal's my guy, so he's not gonna. He came through.
How you guys know each
And
other?
Rosenberg was reading his tweets.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And he was like, "Wow, you're really reading your own tweets during an interview."
He was like, yo, this person said this to me. What's your thoughts? I was like, I think you should ask me about Baywatch.
It's true. He did cook them.
Yo, what's wrong? Yo, how many times? Like, seriously, Hannibal, this is a reoccurring thing on the show.
Yeah.
Where we'll be talking about someone completely different or something that has nothing to do with him. And he'll figure out a way to make it about him. And you know how you have no qualms about it. You don't have any feeling. You don't think it needs to change or you need to adjust your way of thinking, anything.
Well, sometimes it goes great, and people find it entertaining. I get to somewhere good. Like last week with Common, you started trying to stop me, thinking I was making it about me, and I brought up that playlist I made for him, and he loved it and was excited to talk about the music. It was a catalyst. In the case of Hannibal, who's a jerk, when I brought it up, he instead tore me down and said I was a bad guy. I just wanted his feedback on how to deal with mean tweets. Because he's stood the flames before.
What flames?
People have come for you on different occasions, haven't they?
Yeah, people say, I mean, it's the internet. People say all types of stuff. People say all types of
Do you
things.
enjoy the internet?
I do, because I learn about a lot of shit. You can teach yourself stuff. I watch hella TED Talks, man. Watch TED Talks.
Do you do
research?
YouTube tutorials of something random?
Lately, I've been just reading about different health shit. I've been on a health kick
You
lately.
look tremendous. So I
Thank you,
think
man.
you're doing something. You're reading and then you're actually using it.
Yeah, I stopped drinking, started going to group fitness classes and
Whoa,
shit.
whoa, whoa,
All
whoa.
right,
Yeah,
all right.
no, we got to
Yeah.
stop for a second.
No,
Yeah.
well, look, in December 2017, it says here he got into a bit of a situation in Miami.
I did.
Wait, is that the baseball story?
No. I got arrested in Miami.
What'd you do?
I was just talking shit. Case dismissed, by the way. They never report that heavily.
No.
That's no fun.
Case dismissed
That's not fun.
without
Yo,
appearance.
I'm being dead serious. This is very interesting, bro, because I did not know. You and I, when we haven't talked about anything serious in a long
Right.
time. I was going to ask you about drinking.
Yeah.
Because the last several times I saw you out,
Yeah.
it was in a social setting
Yeah.
where, though you weren't acting inappropriately, you were definitively drunk and having fun.
Right.
Then I see you right now, and the first thing I'm like, is like, damn, you're shining, bro. You look great. You look like an A-lister. This guy is shining. And it's
I
interesting.
thought he had makeup on.
Right, yo, and so so how long you say it's been?
5 months.
And how do you look great? You feel great?
I feel good, yeah.
Do you miss it at all?
Not really, man. Just because I feel like I achieved all the heights that you can achieve drinking.
Tell us some of the achievements.
I've achieved it. I'm
Disorderly, let's see, drunken public intoxication.
Okay.
But
Disorderly.
that one was just me being really petty and talking a lot of shit to a cop, to the point where the cop says, you know what? All right, I don't like you so much that I'm willing to write paperwork behind it. You know what I mean? Where it wasn't a real thing, but he was like, you know what? Fuck you. And I can take away some of your time.
So let me ask you, were you drunk when you said the Bulls should forget pursuing LeBron James in free agency and go for Vince Carter?
That's not how I said it. I wasn't drunk. I said that very early in the morning on television. No, I just didn't want to pitch about LeBron James. He's not going to the Bulls.
Yeah.
We got a better chance at Vince Carter. Veteran leadership.
facts. These are
He can
facts.
teach the kids how to stay in shape.
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy, take care of their bodies, how to have a long career and play until they're 41. That's worth a roster spot when you got all those young kids.
Especially for $500,000 or whatever, you'd have to pay him $1 million.
Yeah.
Why not?
And then he could tell them all types of great Vince Carter stories. Oh, back in 2000.
Yeah, you
Dunk contest.
Yo, you remember Tracy McGrady? He used to play basketball too.
Yeah, look at this fuzzy YouTube video of me. Do that shit. Yeah, Vince Carter be great for the Bulls.
Did you have? We've been kind of struggling with the fact that we all love LeBron.
Yeah.
But we hated the press conference. At least me, Ebro. I think you did too, right?
The whole broken hand.
Yeah, I hated him coming out with the cast after the game. Did you have any thoughts on it?
I didn't see that, but I don't know. I mean,
I actually hold and have more issue with the time in between the JR blowing the putback and going into overtime.
Well,
and
they didn't
his
talk for
just-
5 minutes.
His whole leadership in that moment, I was like, really? The game, it's 0-0, LeBron. It's
Right.
0-0.
But
Like,
he-
you're the leader.
Have you seen that video?
I saw that video where he was just sitting there salty.
It's awkward.
It was pretty awkward, yeah, because it was like, do they know each other?
Right. And do they know they still have to play together? They can still win the game.
Yeah, it looked like he did have. It was body language like they lost. Man, he should have hyped him up. If he was watching the motivational videos that I watched, he would have known that you take adversity and turn. He's probably really tired, man.
That's probably the main thing.
He's
Super
probably
tired.
Tired.
So
dog.
how are
Like,
you? Are you able to have as much? I worry. I was a late drinker in life, but I worry now that I do drink when I go out. That if I were to completely quit, it would be hard to go out socially and have fun. Are you still able to go out on a late night and have fun with people without having any booze?
It's different. I don't like talking to drunk people like that, man. Like that heavily. And it's being in drunk. Like this girl, she came through and she had the hiccups last night, and I was like, you got to get rid of those hiccups, or I'm gonna put you out. Because I can't deal with hiccups. That's drunk stuff.
Right, and you're sober, and you're like, "Why are you hiccuping? This is annoying."
Like,
and normally,
here's another water. Stop that shit right now.
whereas if you were drunk, you would have been able to ignore it, with a certain goal in mind, and just not be worried about what the road bumps are.
But no, yeah, it's just now I don't just go out to drink because I'm not drinking. So I like to go. I still can enjoy a show. I can enjoy a game. Instead of just sitting at a bar, I want to go to an arcade bar and do something. I just want to have an activity. That's the different thing, is that I have to have something to keep me active, or else I'm gonna just bounce and then just have fun at home.
So this is permanent? No drinking ever again?
We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm gonna go the full year. I heard when you go 6 months, your liver regenerates.
Really?
If you go 6 months without, your liver is the only organ that heals itself.
You mean so it's fully?
Yeah.
It's brand new.
You
Brand
Googled
new.
this already.
Somebody else told me, and I looked it up, and I saw it on 6 other websites. I was like, it gotta be
That's
legit.
it. 6
You vetted
websites.
that.
Some stuff you
vetted
see,
that.
yeah, you gotta vet your stuff. As somebody who has different rumors or whatever, or you see things said about you, I vet things when I hear something and make sure I see it on a few other sources.
There is a true fact, by the way, that you have a movie coming out on Friday.
There, yeah,
It's about Tagg.
it is.
Now, you know, white boys call it tag, and it means something else.
What does
What?
it mean?
What's the white boy tag?
It can be part of white boy games.
What you mean when they smack you in the dick?
Yeah, or like just randomly show people your dick.
Or like
Wait, that's
That's
Tagg?
You know what? Now
Spit
that
it out, bro.
it might have just been people I knew who said that. I realized it might have been my own white boy game.
So wait, tell us about the movies. Is it just a bunch of friends playing tag?
That's what it's about. Tag. Yeah, it's based on a true
Yes.
story about these guys from Spokane that have a long running 30-year game of tag, and they use it just to kind of keep in touch with each other.
Oh, that's warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, it's a warm movie.
Okay.
It's a warm
It's a friendship
comedy.
About
friendships.
Yeah, it's about friendships. Because it's when you get into your 30s and 40s, I'm sure y'all can relate that some of your friends it's tougher to stay in touch, and so it's really about that with a bunch of jokes in between.
So this is the equivalent of like when you have friends that just punch you for no reason.
No.
It's really not like that.
It's not like that at all.
No.
You know, like you got those friends. You guys don't have those friends that like you see them and they just want to punch you in the arm one time. Like, yo, how you been? Bow, and they hit you. You guys don't.
No. Sometimes strangers run up and be like, Hannibal Buress, and slap the shit out of me on the shoulder, and I'm like,
My buddy Mark Henry, the world's strongest man.
Yeah.
If you go up and you slap him on the shoulder, boy, you better have a quick apology ready. Or there are some people, celebrities, who do not like getting touched by strangers, and I think because he's so big, people feel like you must be fine with anything, and he does not fuck with it at all. I get it. It must be weird. Like
it's because it's jarring. It's not even a hey, what's up? Sometimes it's just a person slapping you on the shoulder out of nowhere. It's like why? You could just say what's up or a fist bump or something.
Yeah, light
Relax.
fist bump.
Yeah, light fist bump. You
It's
can't
like
just
when
be-
Donald Trump saw Kim Jong-un. He had to grab him by the upper arm. It's an American thing, I guess.
He did that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That
that was probably
was
a
him.
power move.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
politicians got their weird body language shit. Like, oh, I gotta, you gotta shake
No,
hands from up here. No, I'm shaking. I am the alpha.
Yeah, and then he supposedly walked him off the stage too, as if it was him hosting. He was like, "Oh, come here, we're gonna go over here now." And
Yeah.
everyone's like, "We're not Mar-a-Lago. What are you doing?"
He's like, yo, this is for the pictures.
So you like this Trump guy or nah?
No, man.
He's a big Trump guy, Hannibal. Yeah, he's one of the biggest Trump guys.
I don't like any politician that has real in their Twitter handle. Come on, man. Drop the real. Are you our president or you a SoundCloud rapper? What's going on right now,
so
man?
crazy.
That's
so.
I mean, there's other crazy things about him. But that's a weird detail.
It's right at the top.
Yeah.
That he can't have the real. That he doesn't have at Donald Trump as his name. He needed at real. I mean, it's trash.
I love that response. I never processed it that way.
It's a lot of terrible things about the guy that he doesn't even seem to make adjustments on. As somebody is so consumed with public opinion, he doesn't even seem to like shift based on what he's seeing. Like, I'm being stupid, or I need to send different message. And now he's like, nah, I'm gonna keep on, send on this Dennis Rodman tweet. Yeah, it's just. But
Didn't he just send a tweet yesterday where he went at somebody about their IQ,
Robert De Niro.
and in doing so put T like 2 instead of like 2 also?
Oh, I mean, of course.
That's par for the course for him.
Yeah, that's regular stuff for him, man. But yeah, he gets more upset about entertainment figures, it seems, than he does other like political situations. He tweeting about Steph Curry, tweeting about nobody's invited. Like, what are you talking about, man? You're 70. Just be a president.
It's crazy. It's a wild time. We're obligated. We are obligated. I feel bad doing this.
What?
As a Chicagoan, did you come out and have you said anything about the Kanye MAGA mania that happened?
He did it for attention, it seems. The listening party situation, I was thinking about that more than anything.
Did you go?
I didn't go.
You weren't invited to Wyoming.
I wasn't invited to Wyoming.
He would have been, though. I could see that you would have been invited.
But it's such a short album. And so I asked some people that went, album's like 23 minutes, 25? Yeah. And so, okay, it's 20-something minutes. What do? They just repeat it? And yeah, they just repeat it. I'm like, that's not a really repeat type album, especially with that open track. I thought about killing you. Like, that's not a, you don't run that back.
Run that back. Rewind.
Run that back. I thought about killing you.
Oh, yeah.
Murder.
While jumping around at a fire pit.
Yeah, you're not jumping around to that track. I guess you just jump around to it because you're like, I'm in Wyoming. I might as well vibe out to
Suicide music. Yeah, it's weird. That is weird.
What other sound effects you
Look,
got
he
over
is.
Move over one.
No, I know what that was. I'm just checking the other ones.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. Brooklyn. Chimichanga.
Who's that?
Chimichanga.
That's a comedian.
David, yeah.
Who is it? Ellen. It was
David, yeah.
Do you have any more aggressive fan stories you want to share with us? Because I thoroughly enjoyed the last one.
Oh, the one about slapping the dude at the U.S. Open.
Yes.
Oh, we told us that in full last time.
He doesn't know.
Wait, you smacked somebody?
It's so good.
I threw his phone.
Yeah, I already told the story on here, but
just
it's
give us
short.
a nutshell,
Yeah,
so you can hear
a
it.
crazy fan story. It's not the really. It's just
Listen, I love you so much more that I know that you'll smack a fan. That makes me love you beyond.
Well, it's not even like
just your comedy
but it
skills.
wasn't even out of like anger or being tough. It was literally like, leave me alone. Like he had to do something. Like,
no,
leave
the
me
dude
alone.
he grabbed me. I had already taken a picture with him. Then he didn't like the quality of the picture, and so he was like, "Can we take another one?" I'm like, "We already got it." And I walk off, and he walks up to me, grabs me by the shoulder, and like tries to force the selfie, and I slapped him in his face.
I loved it.
And it was actually the only person that recognized me at the U.S. Open was a crazy person.
That's
It's amazing. Well, all I keep thinking while he talks about smacking somebody is the fact that his dad worked for the Union Pacific Railroad, your dad.
Yeah.
And I know your dad hand slap game was probably out of this world.
Yeah, my dad, he's blue collar dude, so he have rough hands.
Yeah.
Callous.
Rough
You
hands.
feel that.
You learn how to smack somebody from the best.
Probably, in Chicago in the 70s, you probably had to slap a few people. Definitely had to. Nothing too crazy. One thing I have, since I stopped drinking, I've mellowed out with those interactions, and my patience has grown. So I'm more chill and just understanding, and that's helped a lot. Yeah,
That's interesting.
Now, Hannibal, the next question I have for you is, as a comedian, you've reached these heights that you've reached, but you operate in this like interesting A-list space, right? Like, I don't know, I've always seen you as kind of like this A-list comedian for a long time now, right? How did you didn't do like the normal black comedian circuit. I felt like you kind of like surpassed just being relegated to like one type of comedy. Like it's more of like an intellectual comedy.
I just performed in spots that I was booked in. In Chicago, I started out doing all types of rooms. I would do the black rooms on the south side, and then I would do the stuff on the north side. And then I lost my car in Chicago. It got taken because I had a bunch of parking tickets. And so if you can't pay your parking tickets, they put a boot on it. If you can't pay to get the boot off, they just take your car, and then the city owns it now. It's a very dirty place politically. So, and so then the only places I had access to through the bus and the train, the ones to get there easier were the north side clubs. But I just kind of performed in those spots and got opportunities through there. When I moved to New York, did rooms like Rafifi, was on in the East Village, and got on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon through one of the writers seeing me there, and just kind of progressed through that. So yeah, that's just been it, man.
No, so I love your trajectory. I love your stand-up. I love everything that you're doing.
I thought you were going to go with saying that it's amazing that you have become this A-list comedian, but you also managed to operate in very regular space.
Well, that's the other thing, too.
Like, you really do, like, you have a podcast, you love music. I see you're out regularly. Like, have you made a conscious effort to not be super celeb-y in the way you live your life?
Celeb, I just try to do the shit I enjoy, man, and have a good time. I probably do go out less, or sometimes like out certain events now. Yeah, that's one thing. Certain events I won't go to because I won't be comfortable there sober.
Right.
So
well, and there's no upside. If the only upside was an open bar and like that's gone,
yeah,
the draw to go is completely gone.
Do I want to go? Do I want to have to have conversations and shit? That'll be, and I start thinking. I do overthink situations. Will I get weird there? Do I want to go there? Nah, I'll just stay home and watch this TED Talk about learning languages.
Yo, you brought up TED Talks 2 times.
I know, man. I'm locked in. I'm extreme. I get into shit.
Have you done one? Or would you
have I done a TED Talk? Hell yeah, I love PowerPoint. I love
if you did a TED Talk, what would it be about?
My TED Talk would be about social media and in the age of Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Everything's changed now.
Things will never be the same.
That was the night everything changed.
Are you a big rap? You're a big rap fan, as Roosevelt
yeah,
pointed
definitely,
out.
man.
What is do you have a favorite album right now?
Favorite album right now? I listened to the Big Crit album.
That's a phenomenal project.
I saw him live, and he sounds great live. It sounds like the record, which is, and you can hear every word he says. It's so funny that's a
prerequisite now.
That's a like, yeah, man. I went and saw him live, and I can hear every word. I can understand what he was saying, and he wasn't rapping over his vocals. It was a good show.
Yeah, that's the standard. Although I gotta tell you, that's kind of always been the standard. Even early on, there were a lot of rappers who were like, you'd go to the show and they were mostly on track.
Yeah,
I think so. I think it's always been
for a long time.
Forever.
And you had a higher regard for people who could do their tracks, have breath control, diction, project their voice and really could, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Those were at a different level.
Well, especially if you're not going to move around a lot, because a lot of rappers don't move. So
Yeah.
if you're not going to move, the least you could do is really have great vocals, or what am I even going to the show for?
right. I feel like because I've seen some younger artists. I feel like the labels, when they sign these people, they should have some type of performance camp, some live
You
performance
think labels
camp.
care about artists or something?
I think they care. I mean, I think the development process, especially with new artists, where you can, with a hit, you know what I mean, with one big song, you kind of go from, doing small gigs to you're doing huge stuff. You can.
I just think labels are in this space now where they just sign anything and everything. They're seeing what sticks, and if you get more than one thing that sticks, then maybe they start to care about your live performance. But the only reason they're gonna care about your live performance is if they're gonna make some money on it. Because they don't make money, they may not get money off your live performance. They don't care.
Right. Well, yeah, but they have to believe that you actually will have a crowd that wants to come spend money on you. Or what's the point?
Do you have other than Big Crit, any other favorites?
Any other favorites? Who am I? Oh, I'm trying to think what I've been listening to.
Did you check out Pusha's album?
I like the first track a lot. The If You Know, You Know.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
Did you enjoy Pusha and Drake going at each other?
I thought it was it was entertaining, and then it fizzled out, and then it's
Fizzled? It got shut down.
It got shut down, I guess. Fizzled out, shut down. It's semantics,
It's not
man.
happening, right?
It's not happening.
Not happening.
And then Drake's gonna probably drop 2 hits in a few weeks, and everybody forget about everything.
But Pusha
that
will
is
still be
true.
elevated.
Yeah, definitely.
No matter what, Pusha got elevated.
Yeah.
You know?
No, he did. Yeah, people, the mainstream media was covering Pusha T in a way.
Did not somebody here
I
said he
told
did
you.
a Vanity Fair or something?
Oh yeah, he
Yes,
did Vanity
he
Fair,
did.
but then also my favorite thing was there were articles in like Hollywood Life and like random magazines that would be like, meet Drake's newest foe, Pusha.
I even read that the Clips' album sales went up because people are so young that they had to go back and listen to it.
Not to
and
mention,
get
I
it.
had a real human being come up to me and go, "Yo, the Pusha looks just like dude from the Clips."
No.
Swear to God, happened in real life. I was
When
like,
did this happen?
No.
I told you this at Summer Jam. It happened to me
At Summer
No,
Jam?
it happened a couple of weeks ago. I told you at Summer Jam.
Oh, got it.
But a couple of weeks ago, someone said that to me.
They
Which
would-
is good news for Pusha, getting new fans. Well, they didn't even realize they're old fans, but hey, you know,
Damn.
you sat with the Black Thought.
I listened to it a couple times. You know what? I listened to it, and then, sometimes you gotta listen to instrumentals and relax, and then sometimes you listen to rap. You're like, this. I'm not in the mood. It was too many words.
Yeah, thoughts
I
rapping.
wasn't in the right space. I was like, oh no, I need to relax.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hear. He's
I
got
gotta
so
listen
many
to Black
words.
Thought working out or driving.
Right.
I love Black, but when I put it on, I was like, wait, I'm kind of stressed. Or I had something else going on. I was like, I'm not in the mode for this. I gotta be focused into some other shit when I'm listening to Black Thought because there's so many words, and he just spits. He don't really even take the beat to just let you process the bars.
Nah,
He
these
just
bars
kinda-
are coming.
He just keeps going with it. There's no like, okay, let me let you let that
nah.
sit in. He just
Only
going
on the records
at you.
where he's rapping about like, was a silent treatment or one of them joints.
Yeah,
where he
when
gives
it's
you a
about
second-
women, he takes a little pause.
Yeah, take
Right.
a little breath.
It's a lot.
Hannibal Buress, ladies and gentlemen, a new movie. Tagg?
That's right.
Yes, Tagg.
Tagg the movie.
Tagg the movie. I tried to get him to call it Tagg, because I guess just one syllable makes me
Well, one
uncomfortable.
tag, it just felt like I left something out.
Yeah, that's when I started telling people about the movie when I was filming in Atlanta. I would say, "Oh, I'm in Tagg," and they would
Like
kind of
when I just said it, I thought I needed to say Tagg, you're it. Or,
Right.
Tagg something else.
right. Tagg,
Just tag.
just tag,
Tag.
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 Yeah.
I gotta ask you this before you
Tag.
go.
All right.
Are you a fan of UGK?
Yeah, I saw you Summer Jam.
What are you referring to? I'm sorry, I don't know what
Tell
you're
us what you're referring to.
What do you mean?
Well, I saw it was a Twitter what's the word? Snafu.
Oh,
Snafu. I love snafus. I love snafu.
Yeah, it was a bit of a snafu you guys
You're
had.
saying that you don't believe Pimp C came back from the dead that day?
You didn't think we had the hologram?
I didn't think. No, it didn't seem like that would be a hologram type situation. How did that happen? Though?
I don't know. Lewis, come explain to us how it happened.
I didn't realize. Autocorrect, man. It's autocorrect.
That was it. Autocorrect's really into Pimp
Now,
C.
we was either thinking about going with hacked You know, because people love saying
Yo,
it
we
was
should
hacked.
have released a statement saying our Twitter got hacked, and the only thing they did was mistake Bun B for Pimp C. It was the lightest hacking you've ever seen.
Ever. But yeah, no, he held the L. He knows what he did.
Hey.
It happens.
That's all you can do sometimes.
It wasn't. And by the way, the man that did it over there, he's a huge hip hop fan. Like he's one of the more credible. He definitely knows the difference. Definitely studied the culture and just botched it.
He just got hyped.
He was hyped.
He got reminiscent and put Pimp C instead of Bun B. They got.
Wasn't as close. There's
The
letters.
killer was when Bun B posted it. Oh, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's a rough one, but it'll pass.
Yeah,
it'll pass. Do something else.
Do something else.
Do something else. You know how the news
post
cycle
something
is.
else. Yeah.
You just gotta bury that shit. Do something else. Do something else. You just gotta feed it.
Hannibal Buress, give it to him one time. Yo, love, bro. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Hey, for sure. Thanks, y'all.